Hey guys, Dr. Rocco here. Today we're going to be playing Doki Doki Literature Club. And this music all seems actually really happy right now. And apparently it's not, so we're going to see if this game is actually that scary. I guess. You know, I'm gonna read out loud. However, I decide I don't pass the crosswalk unless they already catch up to me. Ha ha. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Hey, you say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Taylor. Well, if people stare at you for asking years, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be didn't want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Across the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commutes. By the way, Taylor, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content with getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. That's a mood. Anyway, your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I hadn't thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Oof. You trust me, right? Well, no, not really. I just met you, but I mean, sure. Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why did I let myself get lectured by carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Gee, thanks. You don't need to wait up for me if this is going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. You know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, kind of told the club yesterday that I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to plan all of this out. I let her a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Well, way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Taylor, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. just ignore her when she gets mean. Sayori says that quietly in my ear and turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. I think the smallest is Natsuki. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears completely more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. Sisters? Because it kind of looks like they're sisters. Okay. It's great to see you again, Taylor. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so generally feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Taylor. We made room for you at the table, so you could sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wow! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Oh, okay. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Okay. Natsuki is quiet. Can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Does she have a crush on me? Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Oh, well, that was a completely different response. Okay. That works too. I mean, sure. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you, right? I thought you technically did. Sayori said... Well, maybe. But not for you. No, you, dummy. Alright. To give up on Suki's weird logic and listen to the conversation. Okay, now I'm really confused as to whether she has a crush on me. I don't know. Yuri returned to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. Okay, sure. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Hehe. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Okay, does Yuri have a crush on me now? I am completely clueless as to what is happening. That's not. Insulted Yuri looks like, yeah, I think she does. Okay. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? Well, you see, I was kind of forced into it. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seems really happy here. So, that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Ahaha, well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. That's some news right there. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. Yup. Indeed. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delayed by the idea of a new member joining. So I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Taylor, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, I Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. So true. Pretty much, I mean, yeah. Manga? Oops, I've never read any of that. I might have quietly to myself, half joking. Nervous laughter. Misuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? Spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Okay, I keep thinking Yuri has no arms by the way she has her arms behind her, and it is creepy. Oh boy. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that go deep in complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Okay, it really is though. Like, wow. Telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. Oh, okay. But you know, I like a lot of things. Including, do you have a crush on me? That would be interesting to know. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Yes. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh boy. I read a horror book once. It's just bad that I completely forgot there were horror books. I just think of horror movies, actually. Oops. I desperately grabbed something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this point, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. Oh, I didn't even see her as a gentle person, but okay, I guess, yeah. Sure. I guess you could say that. Oh, but if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Yeah, when you're really scared. I don't know. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, I just... Misuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Okay. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Misuki? Ah, that makes sense. That's how I feel, yeah. Well, what? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! Okay. And give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poem. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Aww. So Yuri sidles up behind Misuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Misuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. It really is, actually. I'm awful at writing poetry. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Misuki averts her eyes. Guessing they're love poems. Probably. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Misuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Misuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. No, it's the same for me. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Misuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Sure, that would indeed do that. As long as I don't have to type some. Isn't that right, Taylor? Definitely. Sure. Monica smiles warmly at me once again. I am starting to get intimidated by Monica. She's kind of creeping me out. Okay. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, Taylor! You all, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Oh boy, she's really on. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. And that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Sharing establishes communism. Monica looks over at me once more. Because sharing is caring. Taylor, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre reading skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Taylor, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sarah and I never walked home together anymore, because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh boy. No, I don't want to do this. Oh, okay, I don't really have to write it. Wait, does it have to be one they'll all like? So like something for everyone? Well, they all seem pretty girly, so I'm gonna go with like the sweetest things I can find. Cheer. Fluffy. Oh wait. Might have to be something like I just met them though, like I don't know about them. Starscape? Okay, cool, I got Yuri. Philosophy. Memories. Games. Wow. Who likes Miss Voice? Oh, okay. I would have thought it would have been Yuri for some reason. But okay. Yeah, she sure liked Miss Voice dragging me into the club. Actually, this club does seem pretty cool. But, yeah. Candy! Childhood. Chocolate. Kawaii. Okay, is it just me, or I think I seem a lot like this character right here. So a lot of these words are words that like just pop out to me. So there's that. Like it's so warm because how about fantasy? Valentine. Hi again, Taylor. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Oh boy, that was... I did not like that laughter. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. That indeed, I can't talk. That indeed I do. Jeez. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Taylor. I always keep my promises. Always. Hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like, he deserves any slack. Siri told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. Oops. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. That's rude. Manga is literature. I count manga as literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Taylor always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Yuri, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Oh, did she almost commit arson? Interesting. But did not see her like that. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? That sure seems like it. I might be a little jealous. And I might be a bit intimidated. But let's not get to that right now. How come? You and Taylor can become good friends too. I think she wants more than just friends. So Yuri? As usual, Yuri seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Me. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Well, wait, Yuri. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Siri made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Oh boy! Awkward situation time. Hey, don't worry about it. That is like a big motto. What's a motto? Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. Yeah, I never expect anything, so then I just feel like really excited whenever there's a surprise. And like, yeah. It'll make me happy no matter what. Yep. Indeed it will. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Unless the surprise is the jump scaring me, then yeah, I would make that big deal. Actually, I don't know. We'll see when it happens. Oops, that was a spoiler. But I just knew that happens in this game. Yeah. Okay, sorry, I just like completely just zoned out, but it's fine. Don't worry about it. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. Cool. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. Do I actually have to read it? And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... Okay, I feel like I relate so much to Yuri. It's... I don't even know the word. Like, it's just wacky. Like, how did this girl accidentally being so cute? Wait, is it cute being, like, awkward? I always thought it was awkward being awkward. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. So Yuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation at the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Oh boy! Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Ugh! I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. Oh really? I thought she was excited by something. Who would have thought that, annoyed? Wow. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Sounds like someone's... Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Sometimes not really, kind of, sort of. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the person stands. But what if you're really not reading it? How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. Now I'm just imagining the giant word manga written across the face. What's that supposed to be? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Nasuki snatches it out of my hand. Rude. Then she turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. But I wanted that manga. Jeez. Much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. Okay, yeah, that's true. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait girls? Okay, this is random, but I want pancakes. I need pancakes. Okay, sorry, let's continue. It's a series I've never heard of in my life. Mood. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go to it through the glass on that door. Okay, thank you? Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. Oops. But I will tell you one thing, Taylor. Consider this a lesson straight from the Literature Club. Don't judge a book by its cover. That is a good lesson indeed. In fact, Nasuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly no. Don't just stand there. Uwa? What does uwa mean? Whatever. Nasuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. Okay. Cool. Then she takes the seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She passes on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. Yeah, you silly. Chairs don't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Huh? I am lost. Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. So don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Nasuki crosses her arms and scooches. I thought it said scootages. I'm like, what is scootages? And scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. Wait, do I have a crush on her now? I open the book. I feel like I'm completely wrong about who has a crush on who in this game. Just because I can't really tell. Like, I'm bad at telling those sorts of things. It's only a few seconds before Nasuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I wouldn't notice. I think she doesn't have a crush on me, though. I can feel her peering over my shoulder. I keep getting tongue-tied or whatever. As time goes on, but it's fine, I guess. Just ignore my tongue-tidiness. That was weird. Okay, sorry. Okay. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading this than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. How many times did you read the series? Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these right from writing to be entertaining enough to make up the black plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot? Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about some things. That is sure what this game seems like. I feel like it's foreshadowing something. Like there's this really funny chapter where they're obsessed with the guy at the ice cream shop. Well, that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining, you know? But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into all their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. Ooh. That's really what makes it so good. There are so many touching parts. Ah, is that so? Sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean? What? Nasuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't seen you at your full power. Good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well, Nasuki pauses for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Oh, okay. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in the manga. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. Ahaha. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention, she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Reread on for a few more minutes. Okay, that pose, it just looks like really cute to me. I don't know why. It just, yeah. I finished a couple characters at this point. Chapters, not characters. I finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not! Even though you're just watching me read. That's kinda weird, but okay. Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. I just wouldn't watch them read. Because I don't want to talk. And then I feel like talking would distract them. You know? You know what I mean? Minecraft villager noise. You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your mango with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. My character says sorry a lot. Just realized that. I mean, not that it's not the same in real life. Or I try to. But yeah. Anyways, they just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. Oh. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitate towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? Oof. Okay, pretty accurate. That so makes me feel good. Oh. I thought you meant about me being loser. But okay. I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. Dang. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? Wow. So? Ahaha. Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flip the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. Ahahaha. I totally forgot that happened. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about the end. Just finish this chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that for Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, the thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. Are you all ready with today's poems? Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. So you do look pretty cozy over there. Ahaha. Suki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright. Guess I'll stop here for now. Close the book and hand it towards Suki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Eh? Is that really alright? I said that mostly because I didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow, so we can start the next one. Oh boy. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. Okay. By tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Aww. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish? Oh boy. Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. Can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loosely torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I did the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? How about Natsuki? I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Okay, well, let's start with things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Okay, I see how it is. And then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. Ooh. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this poem. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Ooh. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So in other words, you're saying you liked it? Miss Orky's retort gets caught in her throat. Oh, you're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I don't think that's the case. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss if she likes my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Grr, fine, I guess. But only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can see, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Oh wow, I love that ending. Okay. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Yeah. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Miss Suki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. This is a good poem, Taylor. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? Hehe, I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Taylor. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this to other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayuri. I'm not sure if Sayuri sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Hehehe. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Wow. Sayuri, this is just a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still try my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? Sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Wow, good job. Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. How about you, Reed? Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes. More than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh! So, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. Oops. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah? Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that might be after reading through it. So it's not bad. No? Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them used to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Masuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well... Never mind. Yeah, Masuki definitely has a crush. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Masuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. Tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, fading. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlights have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. That was so hard cursive to read. Okay. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. I didn't think it was terrible, just kind of hard to read. Just like cursive. I'm not used to reading that much cursive, but okay. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. Yeah, definitely not. But it took you a long time to read. Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Also, my handwriting is pretty awful. The end. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you getting into ghost theory? Hoo-hoo. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Taylor. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. Oh yeah. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining piece of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. Wow, that sounds really poetic. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. But I have, because English class makes you think. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Okay, last person, Monica. Hi, Taylor. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. Mood. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Yeah. Like, that's me until I get to know people. Really. I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ah, don't worry, Taylor. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's just that sort of barrier that we're all learning to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like it, Taylor. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, thanks. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something that Suki would write. Oh, yeah. Oops. And she's a good writer, too. Oh, cool. So take that as a compliment. I don't even know if I'm a good writer or not, honestly. I'm middle. If you say so. Yup. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Oh wow, I have actually. Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. Those were like the only poems that were that easy to understand. I remember people would just read through the whole book. I mean, I never read through the whole book, only the ones we had to read, but I mean, still, I'd flip to random pages, I guess. Okay, off track. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. I've never even seen a sad one. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. That's what I like about them. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about what, there's deeper meaning. I didn't even know that. They can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. Wow, I gotta read some more again. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Huh? Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I could see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. Could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ahaha. Ahaha. Oh wow, I love saying ahaha. I need to say it in life now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor. An angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. Peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film locked out in the sun, but it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. I am very confused. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Ahaha, it's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's an epiphany. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. What is an epiphany? Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. So true. Anyway, another way to think about it is this. If you you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Phew. I guess that's everyone. Glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It really was. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayuri and Monica are happily not chanting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. I don't think she knows the language cursive. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? So much symbolism, definitely. It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. Wait, what? Oh, well, yeah, it was. That was clear. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayuri liked it. And Taylor did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me? I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. Oh jeez. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Taylor liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Wow. That's not what You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Taylor appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? Oh, jeez. Oh boy. No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cute. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who magically grew his size bigger as soon as Taylor started showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me, as if they just noticed I was standing there. Oh, wow. Taylor! She's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. Of course. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning could jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Yeah. Help me explain that to her, Taylor. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meanings the most effectively. Wow, true. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Taylor? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course that's going to be, oh no. Yuri, you're really talented. Well, but Natsuki has a point. I think that I rack my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with few words can be just as impressive as well. And lets the reader's imagination take over. And Natsuki's poem did a really good job of that. Yeah, it did, didn't it? Ahaha. Shows how much you know. That's not... Natsuki... I think that's enough. Huh? Me? But she was so mean to me. Natsuki's voice warms. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing, and sharing it definitely can be hard, but yeah, it can. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. I glanced over my shoulder. Sayori is nodding vigorously. Yeah, so... You don't need to feel threatened. You're a good writer, Natsuki. Ah. Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters that, barely audible. Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said, so you don't need to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so. Hey, it's not like you need to apologize for me, Taylor. Sheesh. Natsuki takes a breath. The thing about... Natsuki glances around the room. Would everyone stop staring at me? Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Sayori and Monica look away. Anyway, the thing about yours, I didn't mean it, okay? That's all. Natsuki looks away, averting eye contact with anyone. Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri. So Yuri... I'll go make some tea. I was just trying to help. I'm sure she appreciated it, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Well, now that we're past that, everyone's read each other's poems, right? I hope it was worthwhile for everyone. Especially you two. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from racing around we got a little too used to. Ahahaha. So my joining the club is responsible for ruining the atmosphere. No, not at all. Not at all. There's still time before we go home. So we'll all relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature related in the club room. So maybe you can take the chance to pick up a book, or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree, Monica. About what? That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun. Ah, of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president. And Monica's right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Taylor, how about you? It was okay. Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Oh boy. And maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those who I want to impress. I nodded to myself with newfound determination. Taylor, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beamed at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Okay guys, that's it for now. If you like this video, please subscribe. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like the video. Bye.